Let's talk about seduction versus courtship. And, you know, I really see that the old style marketing is more around seduction, you know, convincing, persuading, you know, putting yourself out there, hard and loud, I think you said, Sue. Maybe if we can stretch the analogy a little bit, maybe that's what happens in seduction. Versus courtship, which is a longer term process that is perhaps a bit more user friendly and more about committing to a long-term relationship. So what I've suggested is that the marketing that we've all grown up with, we've seen on TV, we've seen in our work experiences, we've seen in our courses, I call industrial age marketing. And you know, I did the MBA, a Bachelor of Business and an MBA, and used Philip Kotler's books in both of those. And I actually picked up my textbook yesterday, preparing for this, or maybe Saturday, and I looked it up and I said, well, what's the background of marketing? Where is it coming from? And I looked through the whole book, 23 chapters. The last chapter is marketing services, 8 pages in this big, hefty book. And even within that is sort of marketing services and non-profit.
All lumped in together.
All lumped in together.
Wow.
So, you know, but everything else is about the 4 P's of marketing, which starts with product, you know, place, price, promotion, and people, positioning. You know, there's a few P's we can throw in that you know might add to that, but it's all very much based around selling products. And in that, you know, my experience of that process is it's, you know, marketing in the industrial age was all about promotions and campaigns. You know, it's about, you know, here's the product we need to push. Let's create a marketing campaign to promote this and push it out there and see if we can sell some of it. You know, that's the objective. We want to sell this stuff. So, so when we come back to professional services, I think our understanding of marketing being based around sort of that campaign type approach is the cause of our feast and famine cycles in a way. And you know, it's not the only reason, but it's we think, you know, there's marketing campaigns that we don't have set up on a normal, you know, regular, consistent basis. We tend to only look at, oh, okay, you know, where's the next client coming from? Where's the next project coming from? I better do something. I better put out a marketing campaign. So, you know, we are our own worst enemies in that. You know, we don't have a consistent marketing plan, you know, with consistent promotions or consistent campaigns. But, you know, when we do get work, we tend to just jump in and do the work and make sure we get the work finished and get our money before we worry about where the next client's coming from until we're maybe getting close to finishing. I think, well, maybe I've got no more work after next week. What am I going to do? Yeah?
Very much.
Yeah. So, and we've talked about this, and your background confirms this, so I'm glad I got that confirmation. I think the focus and the aim of traditional industrial age marketing is to make sales. Agree?
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to look at, you know, professional services marketing and look at basically the fact that industrial age style marketing is not appropriate for professional services, and it just doesn't work. Yeah? How about you, Millie? You're the expert.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we need to look at marketing differently. And but we know about a thing called buyer's remorse. You know, does everyone understand buyer's remorse?
Yes.
You know, someone, you know, gets caught up in the marketing and sales process, and maybe they're pushed and pressured a little bit to make a decision and they end up buying it, and the day after they think, oh, should I have done that? You know, was that really the best thing to do? We'll see some correlations here when we talk about seduction and processes around how people think and feel. The next morning after, buyer's remorse kicks in. So our intention in marketing our professional services, I suggest, is not to make sales. Making sales is not our objective. Our objective is to use marketing to create a foundation to connect with our potential clients in order to grow a long-term committed relationship that has maximum positive impact on our clients.